So this is not what you want to see when you just got a Mac Mini 9 days ago. As you will notice, there's no fan anymore. What's so bad about it? Well, there's no fan. Yeah, there's no fan. Because while trying to do the SSD upgrade, you have to unplug the fan and a whole bunch of other stuff and unscrew some things. And the fan piece, as people online have made me aware of, was going to be one of the hardest parts to get undone. So, yeah, it broke off while watching a YouTube tutorial by a very, very, very reputed YouTuber, iMac Repairs. And it's not their fault. It's because every iMac and Mac Mini and Apple product is different. And my fan was plugged in really, really hard, and it had been upgraded before I found out after the fact that someone took the original hard drive out and put something else in there. But anyway, so they pushed it too hard, and as I was pulling or using my spudge tool, the wires broke, but the port was still there, but that's beside the point. So what do you do when you're waiting for a replacement fan or looking for a replacement fan, and that could take weeks? You go to other alternative methods, because using a CPU without a fan, or a computer in general without a fan, is a big no-no. They get really hot, especially Macs. So you have to look for a replacement of sorts until your fan gets there, or you can still use it afterward. That's where the Dual Cool 2 Notebook Cooling Pad, 17 inches, RoHS compliant, comes into play. This thing is $10.99, $11.76 after tax in Indiana. I'm going to correct myself. That was for something completely different. That price is wrong. This cost me $7.43, so $7.43, and I hope it works. This had been damaged prior, and I didn't notice that until I was up at the cashier. More details on it is it's Whisper Quiet fan technology. It fits up to 17-inch notebooks, built-in cord management system, lightweight, slim design. It really does look kind of cool. There was something on Best Buy that had 7 fans, and it was $26, and I wanted to get it, but it was online, and you have to pay for shipping and stuff and have to wait longer, and I really want to use my Mac as much as possible. Whisper Quiet fan technology, lightweight, USB powered. That's what I wanted, was USB powered, not battery powered. And it looks kind of cool from this. It's 2 fans, but like I said, I want more fans because the Macs get really hot, but I'm hoping that nothing else really damages it. Dual Cool Notebook 2 Cooling Pad. Whisper Quiet fan technology, built-in cord management system. That's weird, don't know what that means, but that's what it looks like. No, it's not that clear because it's kind of dark, but that's a general idea. It's how it'll look on your notebook. And it was so cheap. My mom had 2 of these, not like from this brand, but 2 USB fans, and people say that they don't last that long and they make your computers weaker, they make your laptops weaker, they're bad for them. My mom had 2 of hers for 7 years each, and her laptop is still running even without them. Not even any slower, not even overheating or anything. She just had it just in case. So, another thing that is going to concern me is I think this just slides off. Oh my god, it does. So, we know that it's been dropped because that. And it looks like the USB port is a little damaged, a little dent in there, and dirty. It's been there for a while at Menards. That's where I got this at, in Menards. But no fan is bad. Some sort of fan in your computer is good. And I like that design of how it goes. That's awesome. And it even has little flaps, it looks like. Yes, 2 leg flaps to keep it off the ground so the heat. Now, I'm assuming that this way, having it this way, it's made by GearHead, I assume, but having it this way, I assume, would mean air's being pushed up and therefore out of your computer, laptop, Mac's vent, or at least barely, because it's quiet, and quiet means that there's not that many RPMs, revolutions per minute, aka rotations per minute. And I'm assuming having it this way would mean that the air's being sucked out and blown outward. But I'm just going to keep it the way that it should be. It's meant to be this way, and see how that works. You need to plug this thing in. One of the USB ports on the back of the Mac Mini. And hitting the power button. Gear kick on. Fans are rotating. It does work. Screen is loading. I no longer have the SSD in there, by the way. I'm going to wait until I can have one of my sister's friends put the second SSD in for my boot up and the hard drive for everything else, editing videos, and just have everything, applications and stuff on the SSD, which is what I wanted. That way they load faster, and everything else on the hard disk drive. And I was a little harsh in my initial review of the Mac Mini. I'm going to do an updated video. I'm going to put this thing through some pressure and video editing, 1080p, 4K, things like that, and see if it overheats or if that fan really helps with the heat issue. So I just got done putting it through a stress test on Adobe Premiere Pro 2015. That's what I got from my college at a discount, and I'm going to touch it. It feels a little warm, but as warm as it felt with the one fan. And you got to think having like partially another fan on this side, because it's not completely covering it. It's about a little bit under halfway covering it, and then having it directly under here. Very little airflow coming out, but still it's not any hotter than it would be with that one fan, because the original Mac Mini fans were not that good to begin with. They probably have as much power as this, and they get pretty loud. And this one, being able to keep it so cool with less power and being farther away from the CPU and RAM and all of that, but it's covering more of a radius than that one fan just right there on the CPU. This one's kind of spread out across the whole aluminum body. I'm really impressed. So far, I will say yes, I recommend this thing. You should get it. Thank you for watching.